here because for the next couple of hours, you're going to be an actor in our show. But don't worry about that. We'll get to that in a minute. First, we're going to try and bring ourselves a little bit closer together here. If you all look in your pamphlets there, on the back, here, I've got a visual for you. Not that. On your pamphlet, right here in the back, we've got lyrics to a couple of songs. Now we're going to sing them all together as a group to try and warm up together. How's that sound? All right, you're starting to get the hang of this. That sounds pretty good. The first song is Oh My Darling Clementine. Most of you know the basic tune, so sing along. Oh, my dark cavern in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his darling Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorrow, like she was like a fairy, and his shoes were number 9. Whoa, wearing boxes without topses, sandals were poor Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you were lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Yeah, you guys deserve a hand for that. Now, that was the test. The next song is Camptown Races. This one is hard. Keep your eyes glued to the pamphlet, and good luck. Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown track is 9 miles long, oh, doo-dah day. Came down here with my hat caved in, doo-dah, doo-dah. I go back home with a pocket full of tin, oh, doo-dah day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on the bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. The long-tailed filly and the big black horse, doo-dah, doo-dah. They fly the track and they both cut across, oh, doo-dah day. The blind horse stick in a big mud hole, doo-dah, doo-dah. Can't get out with a 10-foot pole, oh, the doo-dah day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I'm gonna more together and a little bit into it, hopefully letting go of a little bit of the tension, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this show. I would like to welcome you to the Golden Globe Theater in the city of Monterey, in the state of California, in the year of our Lord, 1893. Whew. Now, this play is a melodrama, which means that for the next couple of hours, you all will be an actor in our show. Your part is that whenever these signs are held up, that's my favorite sign. When those signs are held up, you will do what the cards say. Now, we're going to start this off with a few practice introductions. Does it sound good? Okay. Before we start, how many people in the audience have never seen a melodrama before? Okay, a couple. Good. Well, if you haven't, just think of the nearest Bugs Bunny cartoon that you've ever seen. You'll get the general idea. Now, for those of you who have seen a melodrama before, what do we do when the villain enters? You ugly idiots! That's right. We boo and we hiss the villain, because we want him to know how evil we think he is. After the show, all of you! Now, however, what do we do when the hero enters? Not too much, you'll give him a big head. But that's right. We cheer the hero because we want him to know that we're on his side. Now, for those of you who are just a little bit dense and haven't quite caught on yet, that's okay. Third time's a charm. Let's try the third one. What do we do when the heroine appears? That's right. We are the heroine because we want her to feel loved. Get off my stage. Go. Now, No! Get off the list! Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the can-can.
When it comes to picking husbands, I got a stable mind, but no horse sense.
Leech! Where are you mangy squid?
Hark! Someone comes! Knowing the rogues who infest this corner of the town, I suspect it's a crafty seaman. Or some poor misguided soul in search of demon rum.
Leech, where are ya?
Why, it's you, Captain Bermuda. I didn't expect to see you in Monterey for many months yet.
Rum!
Aye, Captain Bermuda, the best in all of California. Fit for a king, if the king's got a stomach like a lead slop bucket. Back from China so soon?
Ain't sailed yet. Took a cargo of hides down the Mexican coast.
But I thought you were a China seasman.
Can't sail the China seas without a full crew. That's why I'm here. Tell your boss I want to see him.
Aye, Captain Bermuda.
What are you doing back in these parts, Captain Bermuda?
He's here for a taste of rum, Carlotta. And to speak with Mr. Leech.
I'll get the rum. You get the leech.
No sooner said than done.
What is in the wind?
One of my crew jumped ship. I need a replacement.
It won't be easy.
Montague Leech has never failed me. Right, Venus? Caw, caw! Good girl.
I must contend with to turn a tide proper, like acting civil to this rancid barnacle.
The captain needs something.
Aye, true enough. I need something.
I'd like to give the captain what he needs, but I don't know how to gift wrap a hot bath.
You've got to Shanghai me some.
No! Never say that word!
What word?
Yeah, what word?
Shanghai! Ah!
I sail with the tide.
In his case, it'll be a low tide.
Trust Montague.
Trust me. Carlotta, my paloma, more rum for the bum.
What's that? You making fun of Captain Bermuda?
A little joke, nothing more.
I don't like jokes.
Tisk, tisk, Captain Bermuda. A man without a sense of humor is like a ship without a sail. Man's a blackhead. Make that blockhead.
Can you do it?
If the price is right.
You got the right name, Leech. Leech.
Enough of pleasantries. Let me bite the coinage.
Tight little setup you got here. Perfect place for your kind of business, eh?
This one's got brass in it.
Carlotta pours some drug in the rum, some green lad passes out, and you lock him up till the ship's ready to sail.
I especially like the underground sea passage that leads directly to the beach. Most convenient.
When the poor lad wakes up, he's on his way to the land of dragons and firecrackers. China bound for at least a year. All neat as a cat's whisker.
I don't know about that. I've seen some pretty shabby cat whiskers from time to time.
You know how to take advantage of things, don't you, Leech?
California is full of opportunities.
Only it is a great shame the tavern does not belong to Montague.
First I heard of it. Who's the owner?
An old gold prospector.
What's his name?
Sourdough Birthright.
Sourdough Birthright. Funny kind of name.
Look who's talking. Captain Bermuda always makes me think of a salty onion.
What if he comes back? What if he finds out about these Shanghai?
Oh, never say that word! Nothing to worry about. I always pay my rent on time. I am the model citizen, respectable and below reproach. Sourdough is in love with the hunt for gold. Foolish old goat! He is far away in the motherlode country. I can see him now, kneeling down by some tranquil mountain stream, playing in the mud, looking for his precious nuggets. He has never been happier.
I'll make it back to town. I'm a goner for sure, Jack. Oh, we'll make it, I tell you. It's no use, Jack. I can't stand up for another second. Oh, you're one of a tough breed. You've got grit. You can stand up for an eternity if need be. Shows what you know. Sourdough, get up. It's no use, Jack. I'm paying my last creek. Dug my last mine shaft. You've got to do something for me, Jack. Name it. I will. I mean, it's a will. I only got one relative, Jack. She lives in San Francisco. An orphanage. An orphanage? What's a funny name? Not an orphanage. She lives in an orphanage. Her name's Bertha. Bertha Birthright, my sister's child. You've made a will. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Will you shut up and listen? Right. It's in my shirt. Fetch it out. Oh, what's wrong? I'm ticklish. I'm broken too. I'm leaving Bertha my tavern in Monterey. See to it that she gets that document, Jack. It's the only thing that stands between her and poverty. I make it a vow, Sourdough. Lust for gold done me in, Jack. Don't let it happen to you. I have come to America to find success. I am young, You are old. Your life is ebbing, and mine is just beginning. Will you shut up? From the looks of me, how much time do you think I got left?
About 3 seconds.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Uh-huh. Wherever you are, Bertha Birthright, know this. You have a friend in Jack Swan.
You've got it the way you want it. The owner far away in the motherlode country, happy as a porpoise in spring. Do we have a deal?
I'm afraid not.
What?
It's too late to get anyone. We need time. Do not sail in the morning. Wait a few days.
I can't wait.
In that case, the price is double the usual fee.
Double!
Double, take it or leave it.
You don't leave a sailing man much choice, Leech. You're not a man. You're a shark. What do you think, Venus? Caw! Caw! Venus says, we'll take it.
That is one smart parrot.
She also says one of these days, she's going to eat your heart out.
I don't have a heart. I sold it years ago and made another tidy profit.
Mighty sure of yourself.
No hard feelings. After all, what's money?
Legal tender?
But when you do not have it, it is tough.
I'll tell you what's tough. The shoe leather you're gonna find in your teeth if you don't find me another crew member for my ship. No later than sunup. Understand, you leech?
No need to get personal, Captain Bermuda.
Greedy smell! Captain Bermuda, I don't like to be crossed. Seas and ships. That's my life. Remember, with the tide.
Trust me. I never spit in a man's face unless his mustache is on fire. For Captain Bermuda's sake, I'll make an exception.
Why did you let him insult you? You afraid to fight him, coward?
Take care, Vixen. Do not try my patience.
Who?
I see no reason to justify myself to you. You, a mere dancer, a clicker of castanets, a cabaret entertainer.
I am also one of your partners. I keep my eye on Carlotta's cut of the profits.
Do you think I would cheat you?
I do not think it. I know it. Do not try to outsmart me, Montague. I had the goods on you. I could send you to the hangman.
There is no reason why we should be cross with one another, my little cucaracho. Captain Bermuda hardly matters. And I wouldn't soil my gloves on his seaweed face. You forget, I've never lost a fight.
Ha! You lost one to Signora Olivera.
Only because she hit me with her crutch. Dirtiest trick I ever saw. Elderly widows have no sense of fair play.
Wait!
Must you shout? We got a surprise and a cattle on the hoop.
What are you talking about?
Some new soldier boy about to report into the fort.
He might do for Captain Bermuda's ship.
That soldier boy is money in the bank. My bank.
Our bank.
Oh, very well. Our bank. Picky, picky. Well, what are you waiting for? He might slip off the hook. Fetch him in. He must be thirsty after his journey.
He won't get out of my corral. I know how to fence in the critters.
He will need a drink of Carlotta's rum.
Carlotta's special rum. I shall leave the innocent to your tender mercies. You're much better at these things than I am. I depart! Send me to the hangman, will she? If I swing, she swings with me.
Come on in here, partner. Can't visit Monterey without meeting Senorita Castanet.
Ah, it is you, Rawhide.
How do, Senorita?
I do okay. You brought an amigo, I see. How nice.
Yes, ma'am. This here soldier boy is joining them soldiers over at the fort. I told him he ought to come in here and wet his tonsils first.
Good idea, Rawhide. We have the same
came here, Monterey. Aquí está su casa.
What's it mean?
Means don't drink the water, only the rum. Pour in my mug.
Thank you, ma'am, but no.
Oh, nonsense.
Every time you come into a place like this, the devil comes in with you.
Well, he can pay for his own rum.
Were any great men born in this town?
Nope. Only babies.
Rawhide makes the joke. A mug of cheer is the custom to welcome new arrivals. Behind the bar, Rawhide, the special bottle for special people.
I appreciate your consideration and friendliness. I want you to know that, even if I must spurn the mug of rum.
Do you have a name?
Well, everybody's got a name, ma'am. Folks used to call me Billy Blue Eyes, but I like Billy best.
Billy Best. What a funny name. I'm the famous Carlotta Castanet de San Diego.
Whiz bang! We don't have names like that back in little old New York.
You come all the way from New York?
Yes, sirree, senorita. I'm joining Colonel Jonathan Dean Stevenson and his band of New York volunteers. Whiz bang!
Sit down, Billy. You must be tired.
No, ma'am, I ain't tired, but I will sit a moment. Us New York lads enjoy good conversation. I've never met a Spanish lady before.
With any luck, he'll soon be meeting a China lady, too. This is special rum.
What's so special about it?
I made it. That's what's special. The recipe comes from old Spain.
Golly.
Go on, partner. Drink up.
As the Indians say, down the hatchet.
It's kind of you, Senorita Castanet de San Diego, but I never touch spirits.
Why not?
Because I promised my dear departed mother that the lips she kissed when I was but a babe would never touch liquor. I shall never break that promise, never. The momentary pleasures of rum lead in only one direction, down, down, down.
Drink the rum, Billy. It will quiet your nerves.
But I ain't nervous.
But you will be. Say, Carlotta, the Latin pearl. I make the tango, I dance the world. Make the music, the castanets. Olé, Carlotta is your best bet. My soldier boy, come dance with me. Carlotta's tango will set you free. Forget your future, forget your past. Carlotta's tango is really fast. Hi, soldier's boy, come dance with me. Carlotta's tango will set you free. Forget your future, forget your past. Carlotta's tango is really fast.
California is an unnerving place.
How was it?
Whiz bang!
He's out?
Cold as the heart of Montague Leach.
Excellent! Captain Bermuda will be pleased. Get him below.
Leave him to me. Come on, soldier boy.
A profitable day's work, Carlotta.
I do most of the work. Rawhide too.
But I supply the brains of the operation. Castanets and muscles are no match for cleverness, and it. Billy will soon be aboard the ship.
Do ships sink often?
Only once. But come, enough of idle chit-chat. We shall seek out Captain Bermuda and inform him of his good fortune.
All right, partner. Oh, lock this thing. Oh, in you go.
I never should have left New York.
What? Too late to think about that. Look at it this way. It's better than being drafted. Soon you'll be bound for China.
Oh, misery! Oh, woe! I have fallen to the depths. This is the penalty I pay for casting virtue aside,
Things like this could never happen in New York. Be warned. Take heed. I took but one drink, and tragedy has followed. Down, down, down. I am discarded and doomed. Mother, please forgive me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening entertainment, we have Mary Sunshine and her song, I Don't Care. Our next act is not only a talented singer and performer, she is also the manager's daughter. So please, be very nice and give a large hand to Miss Windy Mishkin and her song, I'm a Little Teapot. Miss Windy Mishkin and her song, I'm a Little Teapot. Just one moment, please.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out.
Miss Windy Mishkin. Miss Windy Mishkin, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Act 1, Scene 2. Romance blossoms like a well-watered summer cabbage.
Good morning, good morning. It is I, Taipan.
Land sakes! You here again, Taipan? Seems like you was here only yesterday.
I was. I have come to see Leech.
I wouldn't have any dealings with that man if I was you, Taipan. He's got more oil than a kerosene lamp.
Mr. Leech is helping me.
If Leech is helping you, he's making another tidy profit.
Not so, Mother Magoof. Mr. Leech would not take a nickel for himself.
Maybe you're right. A nickel wouldn't mean much to his kind. It's the dollars he's after.
Soon, Mr. Leech will see that my family is brought from China and reunited with Taipan.
Don't sound like Leech.
I came to California with my most honorable brother to open a most successful restaurant. Mr. Leech eats their orphan.
I know. It's the only place in town that serves rice and jerky. Listen, you're a wonderful daughter, Taipan. Any mother would be proud.
Mother Magoof, what is wrong?
Thinking of my own daughter.
I did not know you were married.
Been married and married 6 times. Sometimes I got the feeling I'm not a grieving widow. I'm a black widow. One kiss from me, the men seem to lose their breath permanently.
Where is Dota?
If I only knew. a covered wagon heading up the coast, and we was attacked by hostile Indians. That's when I lost my child. We never found her after the attack, but I always figured them Indians took her. Maybe she clawed away into the bushes, and the coyotes got her. You ain't exactly cheering me up, Taipan.
Splendid! More sheep to clip. Ah, the lovely Taipan, a petal from Peking.
Good day, Honorable Leech. Honorable? Ha.
Zounds! What must a man do to get some respect in Monterey? If it weren't for my kindness, you'd be out on the road with the 10-cup burger.
I'd probably make more than I do working here.
What was that?
I spoke out of turn.
No, you didn't. You spoke out of the corner of your mouth, and I heard you. Get out of that chair. You're not a customer.
You're a hard man, Montague Leach. You don't know what it means to be polite.
Nonsense. I don't put my feet on the table unless I take my shoes off.
Cody!
Well! Oh, I'd get rid of Mother Magoof in a minute, but it's not easy to find someone who will work for 3 cents a day.
Mr. Leach, $20 more.
You're $1 short.
I bring tomorrow.
See that you do, Taipan. After all, I'm not making any profit on this endeavor. From time to time, to aid my civic image, I enjoy helping the less fortunate.
I am most grateful.
No jewelry this time?
Oh, I forget. Please forgive. What do you do with the other jewelry I give you? The necklace, the diamond ring, the jade bracelets?
Captain Bermuda took them. He'll sell them in Peking to pay for your family's passage back.
You are a saint.
Among other things.
They're on the stage and they're headed this way. Who? See for yourself.
To what do I owe this honor?
Uncle!
I am nobody's uncle. Forsooth, you mistake me for another.
This is the only tavern in Monterey.
'Tis?
Then you must be my uncle. Sourdough birthright.
Oh, godchild! Do you take me for a grizzled prospector? I am Montague Leach, gentleman. Gentlemen. Cease!
I go now. Return tomorrow.
Don't forget that dollar you owe me, Taipan!
Well, I didn't know Sourdough had any relatives.
That makes 2 of us.
3.
Pray, be seated. We shall discourse.
You are the niece of old Sourdough? True. I have been in an orphanage far away.
Not far enough.
This is my dear friend, Mary. Mary Fairweather.
A charming duo, if ever I've met one. But tell me, what is this all about?
I can answer that.
Do?
I am a teacher at the orphanage, tutor and friend. We do not allow our charges to stay after the age of 16. I am sweet 16.
Oh, the best 10 years of any girl's life are those between 16 and 20.
Our records show that Bertha's uncle resided here in Monterey. I have made the journey with Bertha, acting as chaperone. I have never seen my dear uncle. May I see him now?
If you want to go prospecting.
Prospecting for gold in the mountains. In the mountains? You know my uncle?
Oh, excuse me. This is Carlotta Castanet de San Diego. Sometimes known as the she-wolf of Monterey. Go! Back! Back! Back, I say! something about your uncle.
What am I to do? I came here to live with my only relative.
This is most unfortunate.
Sourdough will be back in a year or two.
In a year or two?
Dear, I hope to see Bertha settled in.
Why don't you leave Sourdough a message?
That's a good idea. I'll see that he gets it. In a year or two.
But I have no money, no occupation. How shall I survive?
Maybe she could take Mother McGoof's job.
How much does it pay?
3 cents a day.
Is that legal? It is the way Leech juggles the books.
What shall I do?
There, you mustn't cry. Courage, Bertha, courage.
I suggest you take the first stage back to San Francisco. Monterey is no place for a pauper.
Pauper!
Something to drink, quickly, or I am undone!
Allez!
Who is this interloper?
From the looks of him, he's traveled a vast distance.
Maybe he is a sailor. Monterey is filled with sailing men. Looks more like a prospector.
Prospector?
This'll fix him up. No, there we go. That's wrong. Of course it's wrong.
You said you wanted something to drink.
Yes, hot chocolate or good English tea, not that foul brew.
Who are you?
What do you want?
Yeah, who are you? What do you want?
Who am I? What do I want?
Do you come from far?
No, from England originally.
Since you have stumbled into my tavern and availed yourself of my generous hospitality, I believe I am entitled to an explanation.
Then you shall have it. I am Jack Swan, formerly a sailor and friend to Sourdough Birthright.
Sourdough?
Could one of you ladies be Miss Birthright?
I am she.
Then in that case, I have both good news and bad news for you. Sourdough Birthright is dead.
What's the bad news?
Alas, I am cursed with ill fortune, never to have met my uncle.
There, Bertha. Things could be worse.
How?
Let me think about it. How do you know he is dead?
He died in my arms, in a blizzard. He won't thaw out to the summer melt.
How did you know about Bertha?
He spoke of her with his dying breath.
That's probably what killed him.
I went to San Francisco to seek you out, Miss Birthright. But when I arrived at the orphanage, they had informed me that you had traveled south with a chaperone.
South to Monterey.
Did you come by stage?
Yes, but I only had enough gold dust to reach Goose Gulch. I walked the rest of the way. This is what accounts for my state of exhaustion and the untidiness of my garb.
What has this got to do with anything? Orphanages in Goose Gulch.
Before he died, Sourdough made me promise that I would pass this document on to you. He said it's the only thing that stood between you and poverty. I now keep that vow.
What is it? Obviously some kind of farewell note.
No, it isn't.
What is it then? It's a deed.
A deed?
Indeed, to this tavern. Seems I now own the place. I am no longer to be destitute and without a roof to cover my head.
Leech, do you realize what this means?
Reckon it means she's the new owner.
Dear Jack Swan, you have been a good friend to my poor deceased uncle. You have been a good friend to me too. Bless you.
I can't stand you.
£1,000,000 English pounds could not be as welcome as that kiss. I detect a certain attraction for me on the part of Miss Birthright. I'm not sure how I should respond, unaccustomed as I am to lavish displays of affection by the fair sex. Besides, I am not yet a citizen. Be still, my throbbing heart.
No need to trouble yourself over routine business matters, Miss Birthright. I always pay my rent on time.
I am afraid, sir, there will be changes. What kind of changes?
Fresh curtains, new furniture, that sort of thing.
Hardly. I do not intend to own any establishment that serves intoxicating beverages of any sort.
Bravo, Bertha Birthright.
Bully for you, miss.
The sailor boys and soldier boys like their drink.
In that case, from today forth, this tavern will only disappoint them.
Tut, Miss Birthright. There is no need for such action. If we cannot continue on the basis of rental, I am willing to offer you a fair price for this rustic abode. It's not really worth much, and there are mice on the stairs.
I do not intend to sell. But you must. Why must I? Uncle wanted me to have this place, and I require a place to live. I shall turn this tavern into my home. I may even open up a small shop. I am a semi-skilled seamstress.
Captain Bermuda ain't gonna like this.
I insist!
Nay!
You can't throw me out. I've been a good tenant.
I will give you a few days to settle your affairs.
Oh, don't dictate to me. Orphans are nothing but trouble.
I learned how to fight on the English docks. I don't have much to offer you, Miss Birthright, but I can offer you one thing.
What is that, sir?
My protection.
Curse you, Jack Swan. You'll pay for this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Sweet Saginaw Jug Band.
We're the Sweet Saginaw Jug Band. My name's Tom. I'm on the harmonica and the guitar.
I'm Doyle, and I'm on jug and vocals.
And I'm Buddy on washboard and backup harmonica.
Right.
1, 2, 1, 2, Dixie!
Scene 3. Monterey has seen its last swan.
The cards don't look good, Rawhide. The ace of spades keeps turning up. That means bad news.
Shuffle again, Carlotta.
Okay.
There must be some logical way out of this. Why did Sourdough kick the bucket? Why did he turn up his toes? Why did he bite the dust?
Is that one question or 3.
Enough of your insolence, Carlotta!
Do not snap at me! I am not afraid of you. I spit at you.
What has the world come to when a man of position and social standing, like myself, is treated in this rude fashion?
These cards are worse than last time.
Never mind those stupid cards! We have more important things to worry about.
I reckon Jack Swan is making the cards edgy.
Yes, Swan. We must do something about him. Swans have long necks for poking in where they're not wanted.
But what are we supposed to do? Señorita Birthright says we must be out by tomorrow morning.
Do you think I'm about to give up the sweetest little game I have ever had? This tavern is far too profitable. I have it.
What?
I'll steal the deed.
Now what good will that do?
Carlotta, you may be clever with the castanets, but in other ways, you're as dense as dirt.
Is that an insult?
Only a fool would take it as a compliment.
In that case, I accept your apology.
Now, I still don't understand about stealing the wheel.
That's hardly surprising. I know fireflies who are brighter than you.
She'll have no proof of ownership. The matter will be settled out of court. A delaying tactic. She won't be able to throw us out.
Circuit judge will be here next week.
By then, I will have thought of something else.
What can I say of yesterday?
Nothing need to be said, sir. Your behavior spoke for itself.
You, sir, are a rogue and a discredit to the new state of California.
I suffer from fierce headache.
This is true. Leech is one big headache.
The shock of Jack Swan's news rushed the blood to my brain. My veins swelled. My temper boiled over. Oh, my dear Miss Burbright, can you not forgive a grump?
Well,
Excellent! I knew we could be friends. And you, Mr. Swan, will you not accept my apology?
I believe that a period of wait and see is called for.
Stuffy little nit. Might I have another look at that document?
the will.
That is the document to which I refer, yes.
It's right here, Leech.
You possess it?
Not only that, but he's got it on him.
For safekeeping.
Wouldn't keeping it in a safe be better?
Rawhide speaks wisdom. There is a safe in my office. If you will hand the document over to me, please.
No chance.
Stubborn as an English puppy, aren't we? I hate dogs.
There you are, Mr. Leech, the very man I've been looking for.
Ah, Miss Van Goosh, one of the voices of society. Permit me to introduce two new arrivals to Montreal. This is Bertha Baywalk, niece of old Sourdough.
How wonderful to meet you. How sad about your uncle. I understand this tavern now belongs to you.
It will be my home.
Isn't that nice? Who are you, young sir?
I'm Jack Swan, Englishman.
Jack Swan, Englishman. That's a funny name.
Mr. Swan has offered me his protection, Miss Van Gush.
Oh dear, you must call me Augusta.
You must call me Bertha.
You must call me Jack.
You must call me Miss Van Gogh.
Enough! My head throbs! Tell me, Miss Van Goosh, what brings you to our tavern?
I am in charge of the cultural committee.
What culture? This is Monterey.
Precisely. Some of the soldier boys at the fort are bored.
Boarded and roomed, ain't they?
Some of the sailors waiting for ships are bored.
This is true.
Most of the residents are bored.
Oh, she can make this town a lot less boring by getting on the next stage.
Her idea of an exciting time is watching her foot fall asleep.
We thought we might put on an entertainment in the square.
If she has anything to do with it, it will be square.
I'm here to see if you could contribute.
Not 1 cent! I do not believe in charity.
Not money, talent.
Talent? Why, that's quite different. I used to be quite the good magician.
See, Leech knows how to make things disappear.
I've always had a taste for the theater.
In your case, it was probably indigestion.
The best act I ever saw was the magnificent Hercules. He performed before all the crowned heads of Europe.
Just the heads, not the bodies.
What could he do, this magnificent Hercules?
He could bounce higher than any other human being on the earth.
Remarkable.
Where is he today?
Well, one time, he bounced so high that he went right through the roof of the theater. And that's the last that anyone's ever seen of him.
A mere acrobat who reached the heights too soon.
I've seen the London stage. I've been around.
So has influenza.
When it comes to theatricals, Jack Swan knows a toot from a tune.
Well, perhaps you could entertain.
My pleasure.
What we do?
Watch. Neither I nor you. But when the leaves come tumbling down, the wind is passing through. The wind. The wind.
Oh, it's getting chilly in here.
Oh, who can see the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. The wind. The wind.
Mother McCool, give me a ham sandwich.
Oh, who has seen the sea as wild and wavy as can be? For whosoever has seen the sea can see as far as me.
Oh, this young man has a great future as a dishwasher.
Oh, who has heard the wind? And who has heard the sea?
I don't know, but I heard enough.
One day I hope to have a theater of my own.
If I were you, I wouldn't have the chairs face the stage.
That poem was wonderful. You do recite like a swan.
More like a duck. And if he gets in my way, he'll be a dead duck.
Come, Bertha, you must meet some of the society elements. They will be anxious to make your acquaintance.
Perhaps you would care to stop by the private home where I've secured temporary lodging. There you can meet my friend and tutor, Miss Mary Fairweather.
Splendid.
I have come in here to remind you, Mr. Leach, that by tomorrow you are to be gone.
How neighborly.
I expect we will meet again, Jack Swan. It isn't often newcomers arrive in Monterey who can recite verses.
When one gets here, I'll let you know.
We will meet later, Jack.
Of course, Bertha.
Till then.
Adieu.
Will, get the will.
The theater is in your blood, Signor Swan.
I cannot deny it. True.
I think maybe Bertha Birthright finds you attractive.
I have no wish to speak of Miss Birthright in a place that dispenses of intoxicating beverages and the pretzels. This birthright is a lady.
And what am I? I'll show you, Cassius.
I have no wish to speak ill of you, but in some quarters you are known as
Go on.
Carlotta Castanet de San Diego, the She-Wolf of Monterey.
Oh, I hate that name! I will pour you a drink.
I thought I had made myself clear on that subject. I have seen men fall to the deepest of maladies, and all because they took of that fatal glass.
I did not mean rum.
Then what did you mean?
Good English tea.
Miss San Diego, I believe I have misjudged you.
I know.
A good English tea. Now, where did you learn how to make it?
A sailor taught me.
Faster! Faster! Did you say something?
Only that I hope to enjoy the tea.
Well, this is wonderful.
You see, there are other things in a tavern besides rum.
Right you are.
See, Carlotta, the Latin pearl. I make the tango, I dance the whirl. Make the music with hastiness.
Olé, Carlotta is your best bet. Englishman, come dance with me. Carlotta's tango will set you free.
Forget your future, forget your past.
Carlotta's tango is really vast. Good English tea.
Long may she pour.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Carlotta always gets what she wants.
What are we gonna do with this prairie dog? I get the will, and he gets the seaboard. That'll teach you to cross with me. Get him out of here. Come on, Englishman. I will seek out some ship's captain in need of a new crew member, preferably a ship sailing to the ends of the earth.
Of all the men you have shanghaied, whatever become of them? Do you ever have bad dreams?
Yes, but not very often. I'm a light sleeper. Better keep an eye on our Union Jack. We don't want anything to go wrong. Monterey has seen its last fun.
Will the evil legions cohorts get away with their fiendish plot?
Will Jack wake up in China? Will Bertha ever survive, or is she doomed to live a life of poverty? We will see. But first, a 10-minute intermission. For those of you who are hungry or thirsty, we have pretzels and root beer over by the bathrooms. See you in 10 minutes.
Thank you. We all work doubly hard to promote culture and refinement and good cooking. There is no reason why Monterey cannot become the Brooklyn of the West. The military band will play, I will sing. Mr. Jack Swan, late of London, England, will recite. And thanks to the generosity of the tavern's new owner, Miss Bertha Birthright, orphan, we will hold festivities in here in case of rain.
There's only one thing wrong with it.
was listening to every word.
What extraordinary behavior.
A man in my situation must protect his interest. There's treachery afoot.
Treachery? What are you talking about, Mr. Leach?
I didn't know he was back there. I better get.
Then get!
Sir, must you speak to a woman in such a rude fashion?
Mother Magoof is not a woman. She's an employee.
Wouldn't it be better to think of her as a friend in need? Show some compassion for the less fortunate.
A friend in need is a pest indeed. I don't pay you to sit around and listen to your betters. Go clean up the kitchen.
What's a six-time widow to do?
The man's an okra.
I'm all for culture, refinement, and good cooking, Miss Van Bush. But if you wish to use my tavern, you must get my permission.
We don't got a kitchen. We got a pantry, but no kitchen.
Get!
Your tavern? I thought the property belonged to Bertha Birthright. It does.
Who?
Bertha. Birthright.
Bertha Birthright, niece of old sourdough.
Birthright. Bertha Birthday? The name does strike a faint chord. Have I met her?
I thought you'd be out by now. What game are you playing, Mr. Leach?
I don't play games. I cheated them.
You know quite well who I am.
You know Bertha owns this place?
I know no such thing. What proof do you have?
My uncle's will.
May I see it?
You've already seen it.
I wish to verify one or two facts. The will, if you please.
I don't have it.
Then you have no proof.
Jack Swan, my protector, has it.
Where is he?
In town somewhere. Oh, no. I saw him sail away this morning. Sail away? What do you mean?
These sailors are all alike. 1 week it's the gold fields, the next it's the bounding main.
This can't be happening.
That's what she thinks.
To leave without a word, a farewell note, a sigh, an explanation, some sign of eternal friendship.
What can you expect from an amateur actor?
Chin up, Bertha. Your cause is just, and justice will win out.
For all we know, your uncle might still be alive.
Preposterous.
We have only Swan's word on his demise. You can see how trustworthy he is. Here today, gone tomorrow. A thickness sauce.
Mr. Leach, here's the dollar I owe you.
You're a little short. You forgot the interest.
I believe tomorrow.
See that you do. I like to keep my account books up to date. Taipan has a clever way of picking up pen money.
Acupuncture.
You seem to be accusing Bertha of something, Mr. Leach. Many a pretty face hides a wicked heart.
Until we have real proof about sourdough, I would thank you to stay out of this establishment. Understand, Miss Berth Pang?
Only too well, sir. I know not what you plot, but this I do know. You are a cad.
Dear, this is all so confusing. What's that shouting?
Something about gold.
No! He's been bitten by a logo weed. We'll have to shoot him.
It's a troop of soldiers from the fort.
Soldiers, get over here, idiot.
Oh, I know a parade.
Come here, halt! Rest! At ease!
Good gracious, what is all the excitement and ruckus? Monterey used to be such a quiet town.
Gold has been discovered.
Pshaw! What's so special about that?
People are always finding gold in California. Men use gold dust like paper money. Only it does not make them sneeze.
A bit of gold here, a bit of gold there. So what?
Oh, they found it up at Sutter's Mill. Not just a itty-bitty strike. Yeah! Woohoo! The big one. 8-pound nuggets.
8-pound nuggets. That's heavy.
Can this be true?
I fear so. Biggest gold strike in the history of these United States. Soon the whole country will resound with the sordid cry of gold. Gold, gold!
Gold! Gold! Gold!
Yeah, something like that.
Gold, gold, gold. Tisk, tisk. A sordid cry. I myself have no hunger for gold.
Only the thing that buys.
Soon thousands of men will be headed into the gold fields, and it is my responsibility to inform all business establishments that any hint of profiteering will be dealt with harshly.
Why are you looking at me? Do I look like the sort of chap who would take advantage of his fellow man?
Don't answer that.
Sir, whom do I have the honor of addressing?
Lieutenant Law and Order, Junior Officer under the command of True Blue Colonel Jonathan D. Stevens.
What name, please?
Stevenson. Colonel Jonathan D. Stevenson.
I want the board midnight program.
And who, miss, am I addressing?
This is Miss Bertha Birthright, formerly of San Francisco, an orphan.
Bertha's a pretty little canary, but me being a college graduate, I'll play it cool. Ruffians and that sort are bound to take advantage of the situation, Miss Birthright. But the New York Volunteers are up to the task. They're good lads, even if they are from the Bowery. Law and Order will see that there's law and order.
You already said that. I think I hear that sordid cry.
The whole town has gone mad.
It's called gold fever, and there is no cure.
Not even aspirin?
Trouble ahead. I only hope I can keep the New York Volunteers on a steady course. $6 a month in pay isn't much.
It's more than Mother McGoof makes.
I have a few questions for you, senorita.
Shoot.
I'm trying to track down a young lad by the name of Billy.
Why come to Carlotta?
The whole town knows that if there's dirty work afoot, you, Leech, or Rawhide have a hand in it. You know anything about the lad, confess.
I know nothing. What could have happened to the lad?
Frequently, Miss Birthright, lads get off the stage, eager to enlist with the volunteers. And then...
Yes?
Nobody knows. Rumor has it they're... Shanghai!
Shanghai?
Off to the China coast.
If you want answers, go to China.
One of these days I plan to trap... the she-wolf of Monterey!
Oh, sir, I wonder.
Yes?
My protector and dear friend, Mr. Jack Swan, a talented reciter of verse and occasional sailor, has also disappeared. That Carlotta creature says that she saw him sail away. This I do not believe. At least, I do not believe it unless he was...
Yes?
Forced.
Forced, yes.
Yes, forced. I suspect Montague Leach is up to dark deeds. Jack incited his wrath. Mr. Leach did not take to this kindly. Oh, do stop saying
With your cooperation, we may be able to catch Leech. Do you know if he can read Chinese?
I suspect he can, if it's printed in English.
A word that the commander of the New York Volunteers is called for, Miss Birthright.
We must find Jack.
Further delay is dangerous. No, after you, Miss Birthright.
Stooping for nuggets won't do me much good. Every time I bend over, I sound like Carlotta playing her castanets.
Are we alone?
Don't see anyone else in the place. You're looking for Leech, he ain't here. I scrub, mop, dust, and sweep. I'm Mother.
I know who you are. Mother Magoon.
Close enough.
You're poorly paid.
Word sure does get around, don't it?
You're badly treated by your employer.
He knows how to put a wrinkle in a woman's face. How old do you think I am?
You don't look it. Listen to me, Mother.
Mother? Oh, how I love the sound of the word. Years and years ago, we was traveling in a covered wagon, heading up the coast. Oh, it was
I have a document that I will entrust to your keeping. If word should reach your ears that an unknown woman in Monterey has died under suspicious circumstances, you are to give that document to the proper authorities. In it, the name of my murderer will be revealed.
Why me?
Why not you?
Good point.
Maybe this will convince you.
$1? A whole American dollar. With a picture of an eagle, I'll squeeze him till he squawks. Last time I had one of these, I still had me a husband.
Remember, dead under suspicious circumstances.
This is more than a month's wages. I'm gonna go get me a big bag of taffy.
What? What's that? Is that a soft English voice I hear crying out, good English tea?
It's Carlotta.
That's no soft English voice. Carlotta is beautiful, but she has no heart.
Hello, Jack. Time for tea.
How much longer does Leech intend to keep me here?
Who can say?
He can.
Depends on the tides.
The tides?
For the ships to sail the China seas. Also, he must find a captain in need of a new crew member.
So that's his game, and it's a dirty one. Shanghai.
He wants you on a slow boat to China. The slower, the better.
Undoubtedly, he plans some skullduggery for Bertha Birthright. Fears that I will be an obstacle to his evil plans.
You think too much. Look at the trouble it's gotten you into.
How much longer do you think it'll be? A few more days? Weeks? Months? Years? Egad! People won't know me from the Count of Monte Cristo.
Think about something else.
I shall. My liberty. La Castanet to San Diego. Thank heavens the world still has its birth of birthrights. Of this wretched cell, there's no tranquility here. And after this, the Orient. Who knows what will follow? Oh, I've got to think of something else. I could be losing my mind. I'm already losing my hair. I've got London, Piccadilly Square, the music halls. No, that's all in the past. I have it. My own theater. Yes, one day I shall own my own theater, right here in Monterey. Oh, I can see it now. The lights, the music, the actors, the acrobats, the plays, the poets. Oh, how wonderful.
You did this to us, Lee.
sleep again, leech. At least not a sleep you will like. We're coming for you, leech. For you. Coming for you.
Away! Away, demons! I do not wish to hear you!
Mr. Leach, I will have a word with you.
Help me! Help me, please! Please don't let them get me!
Who are you talking about, Mr. Leach?
There! There! Can't you see them? Ghosts! Spectres! Demons!
The demons are in this bottle, Mr. Leach.
Ah, you have nightmare.
Nightmare? Why, it's not even new. Yes, a nightmare. Nothing to fret about.
Nothing to fret about? You, sir, are the purveyor of distilled damnation. You may cry, up with rum like the rest of your ilk, but up with rum means down with humanity, yourself included. Oh, the times I have heard the little orphans cry out, Father, dear Father, come home with me now. And what was the response? A comforting word? A sentence of hope? A moment's reprieve from torment? Nay, always the same. Rum, more rum. Through snow and wind trudge back the little orphans to my care, hoping, always hoping. Father, dear Father, come home with me now. Death, drunkenness, despair, that's what you sell, not rum. Shame on you, Mr. Leach, shame.
Shame on me! Naughty, naughty living! May I see the bottle?
You may, sir, to cast aside or smash.
I want to wash out my mouth. It tastes like the end of Mother Magoof's mouth.
Brute!
That's better! Quite myself now.
I think I liked it better when he was drunk.
Now, to what do I owe this intrusion?
This poor child tells me you have taken money from her.
None of your business!
A sizable sum of money.
Everything costs in this world.
With the promise of bringing her family to California from China.
So?
You have robbed the child.
How dare you speak to me in such a way? I'll have you know I'm a member of the fire brigade. I've been trying to do you a favor, Taipan. Obviously, you do not appreciate friendship. But a sad commentary on today's world.
You're a scoundrel.
Take care, take care. The last female who insulted me thusly hasn't been heard from in years.
I'm not afraid of you.
Why are women always saying that to me?
I know what a ticket from China costs. I know what Taipan has paid you so far. She's given you enough money and jewelry to bring over the entire city of Peking.
Tourist class? I wanted Taipan's family to come over first class.
I'm keeping an eye on you, Leech.
One is all you can manage, considering the fact that you're hopelessly cross-eyed. A busybody to boot! And if you don't stay out of my affairs, my boot is exactly what you're going to get!
I won't stand for this!
Then sit! Wait! Don't shout!
Wait till we hear.
About what?
Go!
So close we can touch it.
More! Tell me more! I don't serve unescorted females in this tavern.
I know a beast when I see one.
Then don't look into mirrors.
Come, Taipan, he hasn't heard the last of this.
I told you he would not like it.
Let's hear it. Something about gold, you say. About 40 miles north of Sutter's Mill.
As the crow flies.
I'm not a crow. Tell me in English.
It is not as rich as Sutter's Mill, but it is rich.
Worth millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Maybe even a small fortune.
What's that to me?
You don't understand. It's sourdough's claim.
I'm in the Shanghai business. What?
The land was staked and claimed by Sardo. He's rich.
Lucky old sourdough.
But he's dead. We won't see his face again until the snow melts.
The fortune will go to his heir.
His heir? Birthright.
Yep. We thought that might interest you.
I must think. I must plot. I must scheme.
That won't take long.
Who else knows about this?
No one. I got it from a pal of mine who's headed south.
Not a moment to lose. Rawhide, fetch the damsel hither.
Fetch what? Where?
Get me back the birthright!
Imagine a fortune wasted on that vanilla couple.
You wish to speak with me, Mr. Leach? What kept you?
Carlotta, my paloma, a cooling sarsaparilla for our guest.
I am not your guest. How nice you look, Miss Birthright. That's a pretty dress.
Considering the shape it's on.
I have not come here for sarsaparilla.
My dear child, I fear that during our brief acquaintance I have not behaved well. I occasionally sip the rum, and it has a vile effect on my usually well-tempered constitution.
Huh?
Just pour the sarsaparilla!
You are offering an apology? Is that it, sir?
An apology would hardly make up for the inconvenience I caused you. Let us blame the rum.
It is the prologue to tragedy.
Oh, aptly put. I have taken the pledge because of your good friend, Mary Fairweather, a kindly temperance spokeswoman. I have seen the errors of my ways.
Mr. Leach, I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Do something.
What?
Accept back the will and forgive a man whose integrity and sanity have returned.
My uncle's will?
The same?
The deed to this tavern, too. This means you are vacating the premises.
Whatever would please you, my dear Miss Birthwrong. Will you not sip the sarsaparilla?
Oh, if only Jack, dear Jack, were here to hear this. But...
Speak!
I don't understand. What is there to understand? The will, the document. You said Jack sailed away. If this is so, how did you get this final document?
Before the Englishman left, he sold the will to me.
Sold it to you? He was a crook.
Naturally. I knew how much the document meant to you, so I obliged the fellow. I paid his price. So you see, my dear Bertha, there is some good in the blood of Montague Leach.
Rum, too. Sir, I am afraid I have both wronged and misjudged you.
Oh, tish, tish. To err is human. To forgive, supine.
It seems I have put my faith in the wrong man. If only there was some way to prove to you how truly sorry I am about mistrusting you.
There is.
What?
Marry me!
What did you say? He said marry me. I mean, marry him. You can't be serious.
I've never been more serious in my life.
If you come any closer, sir, I shall scream. I mean it.
Then scream! Scream away! I usually only have one word of advice for people who wish to get married. Don't. But in your case, however, I am willing to make an exception. Kiss me.
Oh, yuck! This I do not want to see. I am just a lunch. Oh.
Kiss me.
Never!
Marry me.
You can't possibly love me.
I love you for what you are. A woman of property.
You're mad. Oh, it must be the rum. Oh, foul beverage.
My dear Bertha, you know nothing of the cold, cruel world. I, however, know all about it. I helped make it cold.
rich one, too. And one who is too proud to let her husband work.
No!
Am I to be punished because your beauty has captured my love and devotion?
No!
Oh, show some pity, marry me.
No!
If she says no, 1,000 times no, I'll drown the cat.
Oh, if only dear Jack were here, you dare not behave in this unseemly fashion!
So that's it. Jack Swan, eh? My ace in the hole.
Jack would thrash you within an inch of your life!
Very well. You can discuss the matter below.
Below?
Below this tavern. I'm confident your protector will enjoy you paying a visit.
He's here? Jack remains in Monterey?
Like a fish in a barrel, a mouse in a trap.
Liar!
Liar am I? We'll see about that. Come along, my haughty beauty. Time's wasting.
Let me go! Let me go!
When it pleases me, not before me.
Oh, fate has guided me here. It is you, O Montague, at last. O star of strength, smile upon my pain. Oh, I faint.
In here, my sweet Bertha.
Jack, can it be true? Are you in there?
Bertha! Dear Bertha, is that your voice I hear?
Yes, Jack, you do. Jack, dear Jack!
I thought I'd never see you again.
I am a man of my word. I told you the Englishman is here, and he is.
Why have you brought Bertha Birthright down here? Surely even you would not dare to do her harm. She's in no condition to sail. She's as delicate as a china dish.
China? Now I understand everything!
You understand nothing. That's just the way I like it.
Jack, he wants me to marry him.
Him?
What's so funny? She won't dust me off.
The same can be said of an antique. You marry Bertha, winter and summer do not mix.
Pooh, have you not heard of a summery winter, or perhaps a wintry summer? Either we wed, or it's the last of Jack Swan.
You mean he goes to China?
I mean he goes to the devil. Accidents can be rare.
Accidents?
We wed, or your protector will soon be asleep in the deep.
I do not believe my beauty is so rare. Why should you want me? I have nothing. Only this tavern. Here, take back the will. Only free Jack Swan.
No, Bertha, you mustn't.
I could never let harm befall you. I would rather have you, dear Jack, alive and me wed, than you dead and me a spinster.
Have you ever heard such drivel?
Bertha, you're too good to be true.
I know.
But still, this marriage must not take place.
It's up to you, Bertha, but remember this. A dead fish floats, a live fish swims. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
If I marry you, he goes free?
On the instant. Do not think harshly of me, young people. I am getting on in years and seek the comfort of an adoring home and a good wife.
Marry Carlotta.
I'd sooner kiss a cobra. So, what will it be?
Yes, fate has decreed it so.
Come, we shall attend to the arrangement.
Folks is coming into town. News is bound to spread. If If you're gonna do it, you'd better hurry.
What's he talking about?
Pay no attention to him. He's been bitten by a loco weed.
What must I do now?
Go! Dry those tears and wash that pretty face. Get some flowers. And for goodness sakes, try to look happy. No man wants a lemon for a spouse.
So be it! What shall we do with Swan?
I'd like to have him cooked in a savory sauce. There's a ship in the harbor, China bound. I've made the arrangements.
But the man cannot go back on his word.
You're as green as a cucumber, Swan. Montague Leach can do anything he wants. Get him out of here! Get moving!
You heard Rawhide!
Oh, no, you prove it!
I lie a lot, Swan! Oh, I could use a manicure.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here they are for a repeat performance at your request, the terrific, sweet Saginaw Jug Band.
Hey! Oh, sorry. Okay. This next one is to my sweet Lurleen from Aberdeen. I met a girl from Dixieland. Her hair was the color of sand. I met a girl from Dixieland. She gone and left me for another man. Oh, I'm so sad and lonely. I've gone ahead and lost my pony. I met a girl from Dixieland. I used to love it when she held my hand. I met a girl from Dixieland. She gone and hit me with the frying pan. Oh, I'm so sad and lonely. Ooh, I've gone ahead and lost my pony. Anybody see my pony? I'm so sad and lonely.
The sweet Saginaw Jug Band, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the conclusion to our show. All will be made plain in Act 2, Scene 3. Oh, what salvation can be mine? Enjoy.
It's too horrible to think about. My pupil married to a tavern owner.
Are you certain you heard correctly?
She told me with her own mouth.
I don't think Montague Leach will make the ideal husband.
Nor will Bertha be his ideal wife. Yet, I fear, Miss Van Pesch, there are dark deeds being perpetrated in Monterey. Things we do not understand. Villainy and such.
You suspect Leach?
I do.
Of what exactly?
If only I knew. Yet, I can tell you this. Bertha Birthright is under some terrible strain or spell. What can we do? Alas, little. She has made up her mind and will not be dissuaded. Bertha's will is made of cement. In that case, heaven help Bertha Birthright. Amen. Hark! Someone approaches with a book.
I've never performed a marriage ceremony in a tavern before.
Circumstances would have it so. Poor Bertha. Oh, you are here, preacher. That is good. Leech is in a hurry. Haste to be kept waiting.
Where is the groom?
Montague Leach, at your service.
Where is the bride?
Here. Soon it will all be ours, Leech.
Bertha's health worries me.
Why?
It appears to be quite good.
Are we ready for the ceremony?
Commence forthwith and without delay. Come, Bertha. This will be the happiest day of my life.
If only we could have an early sunset.
Dearly beloved,
Faster, faster!
we are gathered together.
Never mind that part.
This wedding is going to be faster than the divorce.
Do you... What is your name, miss?
I am Bertha Birthright, orphan.
Do you, Bertha Birthright Orphan, take this...
I'm the one who's doing the taking. The name's Leach. Montague Leach. Never forget it. Now get on with it.
If there is anyone here who knows any reason why these...
Beat it up, Grandpa!
Let them now speak or forever hold and keep their silence.
The coast is clear. Where do we sign?
I now pronounce you man and...
Who is that?
I wonder what she has to say.
Never mind her. Get on with it.
Impossible.
Marry us, I say.
I've lost my place.
Curses!
Oh, but salvation can't be mine! Here I am!
You'll pay for this interruption, you withered avocado.
Don't you go calling me names! Not after what I read in this bigamist.
Bigamist? Never mind her. Everyone knows she's senile. Mother Magoof has a mind like a dusty attic.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see what you have there, Mother Magoof.
What is all this? This weird lady came into the tavern. She gave me that document. She said if she was to die under mysterious circumstances, I should deliver it to the proper authorities, and her murderer would be revealed. Murderer?
An hour or so ago, I found her on the barroom floor. That very spot! Dead. Under mysterious circumstances. Why didn't you give me this document immediately?
I'm nosy. I wanted to see what was in it first. What does it reveal?
This document contains an amazing revelation.
They usually do.
This is a marriage certificate.
Whose?
The lady's name is Lucy Corley. The man's name is...
Yes?
Montague Leach.
Oh!
You've been married before, Mr. Leach.
What applesauce? Mysterious women, murder, forged documents.
You say this document is forged.
Of course it is forged. Leach has enemies.
Lots.
They will do anything to discredit him.
What's a little forgery? This is California. You don't believe any of this, do you, my dear? You wish the marriage to proceed, don't you? For Swan's sake?
Yes, anything. Get on with it, preacher.
No, Bertha.
Fate has its own demands. What are you waiting for? Proceed.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together.
Wait!
Oh, now what?
That's her! That's the one I was telling you about. The one that gave me the marriage license. I thought she was dead.
I have revived.
Another nightmare. Must be the rub.
I guess she wasn't as dead as I thought.
What's all this about murder?
My husband would do anything to silence me. I knew him when he was but a sailor. I had a small legacy of a few $1,000s, left by my dear parents. It was that he sought, not me.
The creature is deranged.
When he had stolen all my money, I was discarded, left to roam the streets in search of food. Only a desire for vengeance has sustained me. I have tracked that sailor to his berth, this tavern. There is the villain who has done me wrong, Montague Leach.
Bah, Captain Bermuda's parrot makes more sense.
If what this woman says is true, then you cannot marry Bertha Birthright.
I think we got trouble.
Zounds! Can anyone believe that I have ever been a sailor? Nonsense, rubbish, and applesauce. This demented hussy, who claims to be my wife, is obviously some escaped lunatic.
Do you have any other proof besides this marriage certificate?
There's one thing he'll never allow anyone to see. On his chest.
Oh, his chest? You mean his skin?
No, a tattoo of a Siamese mermaid.
What rot! I have no such tattoo. I've never even been a sailor. I don't even like the sea. I get seasick. Why, one time I got so seasick that I sat in a green chair and nobody noticed me.
Open your shirt.
Sir, there are ladies present.
You heard me.
Ah! Curses!
It's a mermaid, all right.
3 words are tattooed on the fins.
Death before dishonor.
He was engaged in all manner of crime and shady dealing. One judge wanted to give him 100 years.
He was lucky he did not get life.
I do believe attempted bigamy is a crime. So is deception and fraud.
No longer do I have a reason to keep silent.
What do you mean, child?
Montague Leach said that unless I become his bride, dear Jack Swan would meet a foul fate. An accident of some sort.
He did, eh?
He hasn't changed. Montague, you are evil itself.
He married her to get tavern?
Obviously.
I ain't getting mixed up in this. I ain't taking a rep for a leech. Oh, if I fess up, will you go easy on me?
If it helps put Leach behind bars.
Oh, it's because of Sourdough's claim.
What claim?
North of Sutter's Mill, it now belongs to Brother Birthright. It is worth a fortune.
A fortune?
That's why I wanted to marry Bertha before anyone found out.
That is why he shanghaied Jack Swan. To get him out of the way.
Bertha, you're rich. What is wealth compared to health?
Traitor! No!
Oh, that'll be enough of that. The New York volunteers are outside. You're under arrest.
That necklace around Tom Hand's neck.
Very pretty.
Is that why you're so excited? A locket?
It's just like the one I put around my child's neck. Years and years ago.
You mean Taipan is your daughter?
My child!
No, Mortimer Goop. I am not your child. I borrowed the locket for the wedding.
Then whose locket is it? Mine. Did you always own it? It was around my neck when they brought me to the orphanage. Some lumberjacks found me on a desert road by some tumbleweed. Daughter! Mother!
Oh, happy day! If only Jack were here to see it.
Ah! Deceit and treachery surround me!
We thought you were on your way to China.
I jumped ship, swam back to shore.
You! It's because of you all my plans have gone awry! You'll pay for this!
I'll put a stop to this. No! Let me, man to man, or in this case, man to leech,
My waiting is over. Ha 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 ha. Oh
Swan! Ah! Yeah? You won't get me! Nobody gets Montague Leach! Turn around, villain!
Bravo, Swan. That's for you, outside.
Remember, Lieutenant, I squealed first!
Me second! Please.
I should have never have come to Monterey. I should have gone somewhere where I would have been appreciated, like Las Vegas.
I'm young, I'm pretty, I'm rich. Now all I want is the man I love.
Oh, happy day indeed!
Well, I do hope it's going to be a military wedding.
Everybody happy but Taipan. My family's still in Peking.
Oh, not to worry, Taipan. I'm transferring to the Foreign Office. The Orient will be the new home of Mr. and Mrs. Law and Order. Taipan, I'll have your family headed this way within the year.
How nice. No loose ends in this plot.
No, but I thought that...
Dear, dear Jack, I shall never forget you.
But you do not love me?
Not as I love Lord.
This Englishman's heart aches, but Jack Swan knows how to stifle a sniffle. Whatever makes you happy, Bertha.
Dear, dear Jack, any girl will be happy to have you for a brother. It is not right that I have everything and you have nothing. The town is yours, Jack. My memory shall live here. Do with it as you wish.
What are you gonna do with it, son?
Sell.
No, I shall keep it. Here, I shall supply a decent night's lodging for young sailor lads, so the likes of Rawhide, Carlotta, and Montague Leach can never again do mischief.
How generous. How kind.
I shall furnish rough benches, candles, and lamps, and curtains made of red and blue blankets.
For a night's lodging?
No, for the theater that will take place here.
An opera house, the first in California!
Love may die, but art lives forever. Oh, who tumbling down. The wind is passing through.